It's time to bask in the greatness that is One Piece, the current best ongoing manga, the greatest manga. Or is that maybe Eden Zero? No. We're not gonna go there today, guys. We're not gonna go there today. One Piece fans, don't get mad at me. One Piece is my baby. One Piece is my baby. We're back, guys. We're back for One Piece. One Piece chapter 1066. The Will of Ohara. And I've heard from my boy Cosmic. I've heard from my boy Campion that this is an MFN banger. If you love lore piece, which I love lore piece. That's my favorite part of One Piece, lore piece. Give me that lore piece. And I think I've seen slight spoilers. I hope it doesn't mess with my enjoyment of this live reaction. But I think I have seen slight spoilers. It was hard to avoid, especially once Wednesday came. But I still think this chapter is going to blow my mind. Blow my mind. And guys, also before we get started, shout out to the MFN World Champions, Houston Astros. And for you haters out here, y'all can suck my dick. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you enjoy this content, check out some of my other content, anime related content. With that being said, let's get into the MFN chapter, guys. One Piece, chapter 1066, The Will of Ohara. On the cover page this week, we have Germa 66 continuing their Cold-Blooded Voyage Volume 23, returning to Germa with company. So Caesar, oh, I didn't even see them in the sky. Dang, Caesar looked kind of big. Don't know why. Germa and their army of ocean snails. All right, so guys, we ended on a banger last week with Vegapunk revealing that the Void Century back 900 years ago was not actually the past. It was the past, but they had the tech that's basically what Vegapunk is using, which is 500 years in the future from here. So I guess that means that the Great Cleansing and the Great King set the world back, or in the 20 Kings and Emu and whoever set the world back 500 years. And I guess they constantly keep setting the world back 500 years. But let's see. What are you saying? A futuristic city like this existed in the distant past? This is just conjecture. I once knew a passionate archaeologist who was willing to risk his life to shed light on a certain ancient kingdom. Not only that, but at a certain site, machinery was excavated that dated back to the same era as the kingdom. What site is he talking about? I'm curious about that. And he doesn't even say the ancient kingdom. He just says the kingdom. Are you saying that machinery was created during the Void Century? You tell me. Hey, yo, that's a cold panel. That's a cold panel. The way he's looking back and just the tone of everything right now, that panel is so cold. You know something, Robin? Or you know something about this, Robin? No doubt it's a painful memory, but 22 years ago, your home of Ohara was eradicated by a Buster Call. I think that happened because Ohara uncovered the details of that kingdom's existence. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. I believe the history of the Void Century is the history of a conflict. one between an alliance of 20 nations in this forgotten advanced kingdom. Well, yeah, as this goes more and more, I'm starting to really think that the ancient kingdom was betrayed by someone that was either a part of the ancient kingdom or someone that they really trusted, and that's how they were eventually taken down. And it sounds like this apparently may have lasted 100 years because I mean, that's how long the Void Century is. A Void Century, so it's a 100-year war, essentially. All right. The victorious 20 went on to form the world government and shape history as we know it. And to ensure that the ideas of the ancient kingdom wouldn't live on, they erased every trace of it from history. Why? And to ensure that the ideas of the there's so many bolded words in this freaking chapter. Every word is worded kind of boldly. That's crazy. What? I feel like this is something we kind of knew. I mean, we knew, they didn't know, so that's, of course, Frankie's saying that's epic. What? That's crazy. What is this real? Whoa, what an epic and romantic tale. Hang on, Vegapunk. You mean everyone who knows about this gets eliminated indeed. So that's why he knows his time is coming. And maybe that's why Dragon is considered the world's most wanted man, because unlike Vegapunk, he wasn't under their thumb. And he knows stuff. Then why did you tell us? Yeah, I can't unhear it. Come on, brain, forget you didn't hear anything. Like I said, this is just conjecture. So tell me, Nico Robin, if I am right and that discovery is why Ohara was wiped out. Then wouldn't the government's actions be tantamount to confirmation? Why are you asking about this? The scholars did devise a theory after all their extensive research, but wouldn't someone as high up in the government as you know about it already? I'm afraid government affiliations make no difference. I'm kept in the dark like everybody else. Even bringing this topic up to them would result in immediate erasure. Oof. And erasure, as we know, is Eames' beam that is maybe Uranus, but I think I'm leaning more honestly to it being a thing of its own. I like that. Let's see. Then stop telling us. This is just torture. Let us out here. I feel you, Usopp, to be honest. Why are you telling us? If that's true, how could you know they were researching that kingdom? All the books and materials were on Ohara, and they were the will of Ohara lives on. Bro, it's another cold Vegapunk panel. If this is really Vegapunk right here, this Shaka, oh my god, bro. I can like visual, it's done so good I could visualize all of this like it's an anime. Like I can hear his voice almost, and it's suave, and this moment is so intense, and he's just puppeteering and running this like I don't know. It's done. Oda's doing this so well. That day shocked the world. In a single night, Ohara, the island renowned for its love of knowledge, was wiped out, save for one little girl. The scholars were labeled demon or devils. Why did I say demons? Dissidents who, probably because she's demon child, or I guess she's devil child. Why did I say demons? Dissidents who plotted to overthrow the government. Oh, bro, shut up. Oda, these panels are killing me. That panel of Robin, bro, that got me emotional. Vegapunk, Shaka, chill out. A few months after the incidents, I paid a visit of my own to the scorched earth of Ohara. Punk PH, so was that Punk Hazard? I paid a visit. Oh, okay. I was acquainted with Professor Clover, the foremost authority of archaeologists. I figured I should at least leave some flowers for him. You knew Professor Clover? Robin's faces are so, you can tell this is very dear and near to her heart. Man. His obsession with the Void Century fueled his adventurous lifestyle. He had a little ship. That's cool. He like a little pirate. Searching for relevant text the world over. The Marines incarcerated him on at least 10 occasions. By the time he settled down, he was the world's most famous archaeologist. Over time, countless scholars were drawn to him, and they all flocked to Ohara. It truly became the holy land of archaeologists. Wow, all because of Professor Clover. What a great man. And they did him like that, bro. That even makes me more mad at that. It truly became the whole... Okay, I read that. Unfortunately, the aftermath of those talented minds coming together would prove tragic, honestly. When I stepped foot on Ohara, even the tree of knowledge had been burned to cinders. Wow. I was speechless when I saw it. What is up with this man's head? Or body? What's going on? What is going on? And what is he carrying? No way. No way that's Vegapunk. No way. But the lake at the center of the island had been filled with an unbelievable number of books. Oh my God. What in the world? I could only assume that it was the work of the scholars. They must have dedicated their final moments to ensuring that the future had access to their treasure trove of knowledge. If any Marines did discover the books, they were apparently too ignorant to understand the value and left them behind. Ohara had triumphed over them. When I realized that, I couldn't stop myself from crying. Wow. This is a beautiful chapter. So far, this is a beautiful chapter. I've almost teared up at multiple points. I've gotten chills at multiple points. This is so beautiful. It's just so well written. Like, it flows so well, and I'm just how I feel when I'm reading this. I feel on edge. Like, the way Shaka is controlling this chapter and kind of leading everybody to everything in this chapter, the storytelling in this chapter, it's like basically Oda is, like I've been saying, Oda is Vegapunk. He's that eccentric genius, and he's using Vegapunk as a mouthpiece to speak to us and basically tell us everything. And it's coming out beautifully, just like the words of a genius writer. Man, okay. If any Marines did discover the book, okay, I did that one. I couldn't stop crying. Wow. And Robin's face, bro. Robin and Vegapunk in this chapter. Good. I might cry before the end of this chapter. It's really on that kind of level of peak and emotion right now for me. Please take care of Robin. Make sure she escapes the island. I still have a duty to see here. Mommy, I don't want to leave you. Let me stay too. Save the books. Get the reference material out the library. Robin, history is our greatest treasure. It must be preserved. We can't just give up on your future. Oh, no, she's remembering her mom. She was part of the people throwing books out of the freaking tree into the lake. Your mama's an honorable woman. Be proud, Robin. Ohara stood up to the world. Oh, this is still one of the best flashbacks, if not the best flashback in One Piece, where it is, how it like evolved, and like what it was involved in at the point. Oh my god, it's unmatched. The emotions, everything. Because we hadn't got emotions from Robin, and we still don't necessarily get a lot of emotions from Robin. So seeing Robin like this, and she really only gets like this about her parent, her mom, about Jaguar D Saul. So, man, Professor Clover, all of those people on Ohara, man, this is really kicking my ass in the feels right now. Whoo! You helmet wearing bastard. How dare you make Robin cry? That's it, Vegapunk. You better release these shoes. Vegapunk. It's just as you said, they came to the same conclusions about the kingdom before the incident. I see. So it's all true. Where are the books from the lake now? I really wanted to take them back to Punk Hazard, but I knew if the top brass ever caught wind, it would all be over. So instead, they were taken by the people I saw that day. Huh? Ohara West Blue. Ohara's in the West Blue 22 years ago. A few months after the Buster Call incident. Someone else is visiting the debris. Giants? Giants? They fished. We going to Elbath. We going to Elbath. It's about to be epic. That's where the last low poneglyph is, at the top of the freaking tree, like I've been saying. Giants? All right, let's pull them up. Who are they? What should I do? Do they have any idea how important those books are? It's been a while, Vegapunk. As usual, that head of yours makes you stand out. What the? Bro, oh, that's Vegapunk? I didn't even look at the freaking face. Bro, what the heck? Is that you? Drac. Is it time, boys? Is it time, boys? Girl. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is it time? Excuse that. I got too excited to knock that over. Oh my god. Holy. Okay. Let me calm down and read. Dragon, what are you doing here? That's my line. Your head definitely looks like it's gotten a good bit bigger. So does his head grow with knowledge? So is he a part of that one tribe that Fukurokuju is a part of? The long forehead or long head tribe or whatever. And it gets bigger with the more knowledge he accrues. I knew Old Man Clover, but we got Dragon with no Taddy, and that was 22 years ago. I think Roger was executed 25 years ago, and Dragon didn't have his tattoo. I think it was 25 years ago. Odin was executed like 20 years ago. Okay, so I think that's how it goes. So he still doesn't have his tattoo like 3 years after Roger's execution. So what does his tattoo really mean? Is it something that's written in the book that symbolizes like the ancient kingdom and his war against the world government? But it's funny, before he even knew about all of this, apparently he looks like he was against the world government, maybe. Yeah, they were the freedom fighters back then. I knew Old Man Clover. You too? I know he was once a bit of a hooligan roaming the seas, but all that nonsense about him trying to destroy the world is blatant propaganda. Are you worried about the giants? They're not scavengers. I had a word with them just now. They're not. Okay. It seems they're from Elbath, and they're fully aware of the value of those books. Their captain was a strange giant wrapped from head to toe in bandages. Oh. Saul was their captain. I'm pretty sure. Wait, was Saul the captain? I think he... Before Dorian Bragi? Huh. You passed on joining the Freedom Fighters a while ago, but it still made me sick to hear about you becoming one of their lapdogs. Don't be stupid. Your ragtag operation was always too poor. What good are my skills and intellect if I can't actually build anything? That's facts, bro. You're right. He went the right path, I guess. I don't know. I guess. I know. You're as blunt as ever. Are you worried about the... Oh, no, that's a different page. The world government is an insanely huge organization. There are plenty of decent people on the inside that can be reasoned with, especially in the Navy. Don't lose sight of the end goal, Dragon. I wonder who he's been negotiating with. Aokiji? Kuma? I get it, but I can't just sit back after this. It's too damn much. Dragon brought flowers. Aw. Those harmless scholars were brutally snuffed out. Just questioning their authority is a farce. I'm going to raise an army that can fight them head on. 23 years in the works. I kind of feel bad for calling Dragon a bum because he's been working. It seems like he's been working for a while now, building his army up from the ground to where it is now, to where they are declaring war on the world government. It's been long and he's been steadfast with it. Luffy wasn't even born right here, so it makes me wonder, when was Luffy born? And this disproves that theory that Luffy's mom dying or something tragic happening to Luffy's mom is the reason that Dragon fights against the world government. It goes deeper than that. There's other reasons that he went against the world government. That makes me really interested to see who Luffy's mom is. I think it gives me kind of confidence that Oda is actually going to address Luffy's mom in that topic. It gives me a lot of confidence with that, to be honest. I thought you hated war. Just watch, Vegapunk. I'll change the world. The will of Ohara won't die with Clover. Wow. Dragon without a tattoo looked kind of cold. Young Dragon too? Wow, bro. He top one. I was just calling this man a bum. He top one. Oh, opinions change up quick. He top one. And within, he beating Shanks. He top one. And within a year, he, Emporio and Bonkov and Bartholomew Kuma founded the Revolutionary Army, which continues to shake the world. So Kuma and Ivankov were his day ones from the start. Those were his Sanji and Zoro. Day ones, bro. Wow. Kuma looked cold too. He was wearing the glasses and the hat back then at this point. And I don't know if that's before Bonnie. We don't know how old Bonnie really is though. But that's dope. And none of them knew that Dragon had a son, and they've been with Dragon for 21 years. And they didn't know Dragon had a son if Luffy's only 19. Suspicious. Is that his son? This man just snuck off and had a baby while they were grouping up, trying to gang up on the world government, trying to get their numbers up, trying to get their forces together. Dragon, wowzers. I respect it. Wow, Luffy's dad sounds intense. Did you say Elbaf? Wow, Luffy's not there when they're talking about his dad. I just realized that. That's annoying. Professor Clover's fate motivated dragon. My head's gonna blow. Why did Kuma help us? And why did you modify him so much, Vegapunk? Eva. That bastard was one of the founding members of the revolutionaries. They all got connections. The books from Ohara certainly couldn't be left to be found by the government, but my curiosity compelled me to make a Oh, he went to Elbaf, where the books were taken, and they allowed me to read each and every one of them. Wow. Whoa, did Saul survived? He was the one that was wrapped in bandages, and he still survived? He's out there in the world? Tell Robin. Tell Robin. In other words, I took everything Ohara uncovered about the world's secrets and memorized it. It's all in my head. Like Frankie memorized the Pluton blueprints. And that him doing this reminds me of that. It's all in my head. I've continued their research. That giant captain he called Saul, isn't he? Yeah, bro, he's called Saul. That Robin face. Oh my God, I love this chapter. Oh, this shit 10 out of 10. Hey, what Drake say? That's low key kind of like what Nick say. It's more of a No, I need Dash on this. Okay, let me fuck Robin. Oh my god. Okay, he's in hiding now, so I can't confirm anything. Thank you, Dr. Vegapunk. Thank you for not letting Ohara's sacrifice be in vain. I try to help progress every field of thought possible. This guy is really crazy, man. It's my nature as a scholar. What? It's moving them now. Ooh, the shoes are moving on their own. I can't release you just yet. Follow me. There's something I want to show you. Oh, they're about to end up with Luffy. Are they? No. Okay. Junkyard, Egghead's fabrication strata. Bro, I feel like this chapter's been going on forever. How many pages did Oda he couldn't stop. He had to reveal like everything he revealed here, which is a lot. I feel like this shit's been going on forever, but it feels so good. Junkyard, Egghead's fabrication stratum, Chopper. There's no way to get in. Oh, it must be the type that moves on its own. Move, Robo. Does it need special command? Maybe we've just got to say its name. Luffy, you don't know its name. Move, Robonosuke. Move, Robo King. You guys are such kids. Ain't no way it's moving. Bro, ain't no way it's about to move. What just happened, though? Ooh, the giant's gonna blow. What's going on? Save me, Quasar. Who is Quasar? No good. Another debacle. Somebody please save me, Quasar. Perhaps space-time bent mid-warp? What is going on? What? There's a guy like Kinemon here. I've gotcha. I'm sinking, sorry. What the heck's going on? It's him. Much obliged. You're Dragon's boy, right? I knew you'd come. He knows. Good job on making it. Oh my, Bonnie. Dear me, you sure have gotten big. It's splendid to see you so full of vigor. This is Vegapunk. Whoa, what happened to his freaking head, bro? Holy cow. What? Old man, are you floating? Vegapunk, you can float too, you know. Those Dom shoes you're wearing have a nifty hover function. See here, press the function on the side and grab the lever. Gadzooks, we've flown too far. Wow, the humble genius appears. Save us, Quasar. Dr. Vegapunk, the man with the biggest brain in the world, leader of the Navy's SSG, Special Science Group. I knew it was Special Science Group. And that's the end of the chapter. So, this man Vegapunk looks like he really chopped his brain in half. Or not half. He chopped his whole head off with a lot of his brain. Somehow didn't die. But I think he's going to be a lot more goofy and silly now. Because I think he's only left with a certain part of his brain or a certain personality in that brain. And his other brain parts, somehow he split them and kept them alive and made them function still as a whole brain, but as individual brains in a certain way, and other android robot cyborg things to be more productive and to do more things. And he possibly found out how to do that through technology that he found from the Void Century. So, I think that's where we're going with this, guys. We got back to the Luffy stuff for a little bit. We met the true Dr. Vegapunk. We see what he looks like. And people got him pretty spot on when they were drawing the fan arts. He's pretty close to what a lot of people thought Dr. Vegapunk would look like. I feel like this is Tekken's ultimate Dr. Vegapunk right here. Shaka's a goat for how he led this chapter. I can't see his face, but I still felt every word that he said. And when he stared back with his mask while making damning statements going against everything that we've known and they've known about the One Piece world. Man, getting to see Young Dragon and getting to hear him talk, see his mission, see his drive going forward into what he's built today gives me a lot more respect for him. Like I said, top one. But yeah, guys, this was a banger. When I say banger, this is a 100 out of 10 chapter. Is all go on all fronts. I don't think there's a... Is there a miss? I don't think there's a miss. It's a banger. But guys, I think I'm gonna end that there. I'm gonna read this a few more times, get my discussion together, and I'm gonna hit y'all with my discussion either later today or tomorrow, depending on how tired I am. I haven't went to sleep, coming off a 12-hour night. But One Piece greatness rules all. Know what I said before this chapter started? I said, is that Eden Zero or One Piece? I love you, Eden Zero, but it's no doubt One Piece. One Piece is, my God, One Piece is goated. All right, guys, I'll catch y'all on the flip. Peace. Goated. One Piece is the GOAT.